The people what's going on. Look, man, I had a couple of thoughts uh recently about the battle from last year. And I spoke to several people about the backlash J. Cole had been getting um as a result of him throwing shots first and then kind of backing down, and then at a concert he said what stuff wasn't right in his spirit. He didn't really want to go there. He didn't want to get nasty like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Drake, on the other hand, went all in. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the guy, the homie Easy on YouTube. Also, he made some good points as well about, what I'm saying, the parallels with, J. Cole and Drake's situation with the Kendrick Lamar battle. Man, I heard a few people just kind of talking about now, in retrospect, who really looked the worst. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to discuss. Let's talk about that. Yes, we think that, on one end, J. Cole broke the cardinal rule of hip hop, like, hey, you threw disses out there. You basically did a diss song against Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And then you back off when it started getting ugly. When that stove started getting hot, you kind of start backing off. You know what I'm saying? And Drake jumped right in. But now let's ask a few questions. Did Drake jump in? Because at one point, you remember now, Drake was egging Kendrick on, like, hey, we waiting, what you gonna do, kind of thing, like, come on outside. So Drake kept asking for it, and he got some diabolical responses that led us to where we are right now, with Drake's situation with this nonsense that's going on. J. Cole, he did do that Port San Antonio, whatever, and he did say, in so many words, he's still trying to say, I'm still nicer than all these dudes. I just don't want to lose no friends or whatever. Whatever, J. Cole. You NC born and raised, man. So I'm going to show you some love as an NC native, you know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. You backed off, you know what I'm saying? But shit, Drake had backed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake really thought his popularity was going to win, though. You know what I'm saying? I think he looked at it like, look, I got Meek Mills out of here. I look good against Common, and okay, Pusha got me, but I think he only got me because he said something about my kid. You know what I'm saying? On one end, Drake might think his Duppy freestyle, which was dope, was better than what Pusha put out outside of him exposing that joint about, the right thing or something that, whatever. But the kid situation is what did it. That was Pusha T ether moment. But Drake might have thought he looked good in all of that regardless. Like, y'all hating, I'm still winning. But this situation now with Kendrick, this Not Like Us is like Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger to Drake. Because he just can't escape it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these lawsuits, you know what I'm saying? The stuff against the record companies. And now the rumors is he's starting to put out content creators' names in documents. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this whole conspiracy to take Drake down. Drake is the super victim now, and he can't handle this pressure and this stress. Now, J. Cole, get out the way. So J. Cole right now probably is recording his new album. He's feeling good about himself, his concerts and whatever he does. It's still popping off, and people will forgive J. Cole. I know it was all these different, talking points and think pieces on him at that time, but if he drops this dope album, he all will be forgiven. If he drop a dope song right now, it will stream. Dope album, it will stream. Some people will say, man, you still kind of duck that smoke, but man, we're going to ride to this album. It sounds good. Just don't say you number one. Is that the case for Drake right now? Like, Drake been releasing songs. His core fans going to stream it, but overall hip-hop hasn't really been receiving Drake in the last couple of months. And I think Drake is feeling some real pressure right now and don't know how to respond. And this legal situation and just the way he's doing things behind closed doors is something we've never seen in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So now who looks better? J. Cole for bowing out or Drake for doing this battle, going in really thinking he won at the Family Battles? You could hear on Family Battles, he thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, Drake thought when he dropped Family Matters, I got him out of here. Even though Euphoria for some people is just as good as Family Matters or better, he still felt like it. You could tell in his heart he felt like man, Family Matters better than Euphoria in his mind. Maybe I got this dude out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and he even said in people calling it right, y'all know I won kind of thing. And then this Meet the Grams come out, which is always bad enough. It was like some damn horror Nightmare on Elm Street and then Friday the 13th. And then you come up Not Like Us, a hit. And let's be real. Before this whole thing of people thinking, oh, it's some bots or it's some record companies working against me and elevating the views and all that. That next, when Not Like Us dropped, it hit the internet immediately and went everywhere and went crazy. West Coast cats dancing in the streets. People was playing it everywhere. A lot of DJs from all over the world started talking about it that same night. Like, I'm about to play this right now in the club. DJs started showing live video of Not Like Us being played everywhere. They had nothing to do with no damn box, no record label, no nothing. It was just impactful. It was just a moment in time. And Drake still can't handle that moment in time. The Super Bowl coming up, I believe that Kendrick will use the Not Like Us beat. We'll flip some words up. He won't say pedophile and stuff like that in Super Bowl. He'll flip some words up and maybe add freestyle something different over Not Like Us. But he's gonna do the hook and that beat at the Super Bowl, and Drake it's gonna be an infamy, man. You know what I'm saying? So Drake is going this legal route. Drake is really crushing his own legacy. I've never seen no rap battle has ever done this before to anyone. If y'all thought what Shan got from KRS-One or Cannabis and LL or Busy Bee and Kumo D or anything else like that, Ja Rule and 50, even though Ja was fighting the murder, he was fighting the feds and all this stuff, so it's layers to that. But I'm just saying, whatever you think was like really rough and really bad, Drake is dealing with that times 10, and J. Cole is out the way. So at the end of the day, who really came out of this good? J. Cole got out of this crap, man. You know what I'm saying? So J. Cole looks a lot better than Drake right now. You thought this heat was on J. Cole for ducking about her? What about getting beaten about her? And now we got all this legal stuff, all this other rhetoric going on, and Drake is the talk of hip-hop. It's Drake versus hip-hop, and hip-hop is going to win. He might be Xing his own career out to people outside his core fans, man. Like I said before, what if his next songs and albums don't pop off outside his core fans? Now, he has been at the top of the game and stuff like that for 12, 13, 14, 15 years, so everybody's going to eventually have their time when they get moved out the way. But he's moving himself out the way. Because if he would have bowed out kind of gracefully and just start putting out dope music again, some of this stuff would have subsided. But he's making it worse. Each time you hear a report about Drake and something legal, he's making it worse. He's making the case that he got demolished by Kendrick Lamar. And 2024 is the year of the West Coast. And now Kendrick Lamar is about to do this tour with SZA after the Super Bowl. And what if he drop another album this year? And then you got the other West Coast cats feeling good about themselves. J. Cole looking good right now. Y'all was the one saying, hey, man, at least Drake did the bad. And we all was guilty. We was all saying, man, forget J. Cole, man. He ducked the smoke. Man, at least Drake fought it out. At least Drake is in it to win, and he was doing his thing. But now in retrospect, if this the way Drake gonna handle this L, J. Cole getting out the way, he looking way better to the hip-hop world than Drake right now, bro. And what's y'all thoughts, man? It's looking real bad for Drizzy, man. I like Drizzy, too. I like all three of these cats, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a good look, man. Hey, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Peace.